first and foremost, giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakadash, Barakadah. Our double honor to the apostles of a great millstone. Are you in salutations? All right, to the fellow laborers. All right, the hopeful elect. All right, once again, all right, we are the Hebrew Israelites. All right, we come out week in and week out. All right, prophesying the downfall of America, all right, which is Babylon the Great according to the Bible. All right, and that you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, make up the real 12 tribes of Israel. All right. All right, and the thing is, as we approach, and as we get nearer and nearer, or as far as the Lord's return, or there's a whole bunch of prophecies unfolding. Or but one of the main prophecies, people are going to come in, or we have it's real. We got like a rapid influx, or just like Jake waking up, or and coming into this knowledge, or getting edified, or getting sealed. All right, but then on the flip side, or we got people getting disenfranchised, or getting falling out, or and then when the apostles say around the Passover, doesn't necessarily have to be at the Passover. Or you have being a fallout, or is open 24/7, or 24 hours in a day, 7 days a week. Or we got people falling out. Or through the Spirit, or before I was coming up, or that's one of the topics we were talking about. Or because we had to we had to cast a couple people fell out. But the thing is it's on them. It's between them and the Lord. All right. Or they should have they should have considered what they were getting into. Or
14:28. This is Luke 14:28. For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost?
All right, because every time we come out here, we're building. Or every time we do lessons, we edify. Or that's what the word edify means. Or to build up. All right, we're building up, all right, the nation of Israel, all right, the kingdom, all right, but the thing is, this isn't, from, the outside looking in, a lot of people, get, a lot of, they don't have that, foundation, or that lack of a foundation comes from, they look at this as, they think it's like some kind of like hangout, or they might see us, or cuss someone out, or not take shit from anybody. All right, but then you're like, oh, all right, that becomes their foundation. Or rather than belief in sound doctrine, or rather than faith, that the Lord's going to return. Or so or you see, they don't last that long.
Hebrews 11:1.
Mind if I start at 27.
Oh, go ahead.
Luke 14:27. And whosoever doeth not bear up his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple.
All right. That's what we're doing. All right. And the people that discontinue from this work are they were bearing the cross for a while, or when they put it down.
Got too heavy.
That's part of the they got too heavy, or that's part of that's part of the cost you have to pay. All right, or not being able to do as far as the pleasures of this world, or whether it's something that's not expedient or something that's outright outright out of bounds according to the scriptures. Or a lot of people can't deal with that temptation. Or and then as far as their friends and family, a lot of people get or they just can't or as far as making their mother cry, or disappointing your friends, or as far as your new set of beliefs, it takes a toll on some people.
I'm hopping 26. Luke 14 and 26. So like, if any man come to me and not hate his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, so like, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
All right.
And hate, so like, but hate just means willing to forsake. You gotta be willing to forsake all that for Yahweh Shem Al Shai, man.
Yeah, it doesn't mean because a lot of one thing that a lot of Old Testament scoffers bring up this point, or where the Old Testament tells you to love your mother and father, but Jesus tells you to hate them. That's a contradiction. No, or because that's because you got to do precept upon precept. All right, because there's another scripture, I forget where. I believe it's in Deuteronomy somewhere. Like it talks about, the wife you love and the wife you hate. Or, as far as your distribution of wealth, there's a law. But that just means, that's just talking about, or, Jake in the world now just says, it calls one of your main chick and the other one your side bitch, basically. Yeah. Or, you just have, it just says, there's one entity you take priority over, as opposed to the other. Or, and basically, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has to take priority, over all those things. That's all that's saying.
Deuteronomy 21 and 15.
Oh, yeah, bring that out.
This Deuteronomy 21 and 15. If a man have two wives, one be loved and another hated, and they have borne him children, both the beloved and the hated, if the firstborn son be hers that was hated.
Okay, and that's just basically, just like a quick example. All right, just to show you that, this man, had two wives. Basically, it's just saying that, he, like with, Jacob, like I forget, like which, like he was with Rachel and Leah. Mm-hmm. Like I knew that he loved one more than the other. Mm-hmm. Or, that's just,
Yeah, I think it was Rachel. If I'm mistaken.
Yeah, the one he worked 7 years for.
Rachel was the youngest.
It's Luke 14. My bad, 28. Luke 14 and 28. For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he has sufficient to finish it. Right? Whether you have sufficient to finish it. Right? Whether you like the boss, man. Right? Whether you can keep going, man, and endure this truth, man. Right? And like we read earlier, bear your cross, man. It's not no easy thing, man. That's why the scriptures call it the straight thing, man. It's not an easy thing to do this, man.
Yeah.
Right? That's why them other doctrines is easy, man. You can go, you can do whatever the fuck you want, man. Right?
Yeah, especially these, other Israelite, these, like even though they're more, cult-like, or and all that. All right, but the thing is, one of their selling points is, making life easier. Or,
like a preacher.
Yeah, kind of. That's what a lot of these, cults do. Mm-hmm. Or, one testimony. Or, and they all have, one of their introductory points. Or, because I remember I was approached by, one time when I was in the world, a Jehovah's Witness. Or, and then another time, a Hare Krishna. Or, and that basically they gave me the same statement. Or, come to this event. Or, there's going to be food. Or, you might meet your future wife. Or, that's a seller, food and bitches, basically.
No Jake over there.
Or, they're selling you they're selling you, an easy life. Mm-hmm. Or, whether, of course, it has like structure and all that. All right, but, but as far as, actually doing, what the Lord requires of you, those are all the things that, that they, that isn't required of you, when you join these groups.
And that's what the scribes and Pharisees did before. They did the same thing at the time of Yahweh. Like
Luke 14, 29. Least happily after he have laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, all that behold it begin to mock him.
What happens to people, that's what happens, to people that, fall out. Or, from time to time. Or, you'll see a video, the title. Or, you might see their, Hebrew name or government name. or you maybe even a picture of them, or so and so fell out, or and then all the wickedness that they did, or and then on the deeper level, all the sins you were forgiven for, or through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, that's no longer in effect, or once you fall out, all the sins that
Scripture talk about that.
all the sins that the Heavenly Father winked upon, or when you came to the fold, or and started anew, or that's all that's out the door as well. All right, because we've been noticing how as far as this guy that fell out, how bugged out he became.
St. Luke 14:30. It says, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish.
Or and that's or for whatever reason, or you get that not necessarily like mockery, but first and foremost you get that rebuke. Or for all the wickedness you've done. Or all the Akim, if they have testimonies as far as if it ever got that fucked up, or you're basically your business gets put out there. Yeah, there's a whole lot.
St. Luke, spirit. St. Luke 14:31. Or what king going to make war against another king? Sitteth not down first and consulteth whether he be able with 10,000 to meet him that cometh against him with 20,000. All right, making yourself prepared for the battle. All right, just like the scripture says, it's a metaphor, man. All right, if you're a king and you go into war, all right, you're gonna see if your army is sufficient enough to fight against the other army, man. All right, just like a wicked ass Esau do, man. All right, that's why he got his goddamn missiles. He got this, that. That's the spirit, man. That is happening. He got his missiles and all that, man. All right. He's contemplating in his mind, what do I need to do to win this war? Right? And we in a war, man. Esau in a war to spirit against the flesh. We're warring, man. All right? So you got to make sure that you have what's sufficient, all right, to fight this war, man. All right? And above all, that's faith, man. Prayer, man. Diligence, man.
Hey, the scripture talk about running a race. But you don't want to run a race and, like, so to speak, burn yourself out. When you're running a marathon, it's for the longevity, the endurance portion of it. It's not to go to who the fastest off the line, So like the brother going into, man, you got to be in this thing for the long haul, so to speak. Because you don't know when the Lord is bringing it in. Okay? If I may, right quick, this the brother that asked me to grab this. This St. Luke 9:62. And Yahweh Shai said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back, it's fit for the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right? This is what's written. This is what we're saying is coming to pass, man. All right? This is what we see, not just amongst our camp, but amongst many other. All right? Guys that can't handle reproof. The scriptures talk about he being all the time reproof, holding up his neck, man. You got guys, they buck up, they fall out. Shit like this takes place, man. Certain men crept in on the words. You just got to accept it. But nonetheless, this is the workmanship of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. All right? This is a necessary evil, if you will. All right, to keep us on our P's and Q's too. That's that fear that we're supposed to have, so that this don't happen to us.
The scripture say, keep your garments.
Remember, our ego is our enemy.
That's the one. We want me to start at the right.
Oh, where were we?
I read 31. Luke 14:31. Or what king going to war against another king sitteth not down first and consulteth whether he is able with 10,000 to meet him that cometh against him with 20,000.
Or that another thing is your portion of faith being builded up. Or another thing when you're on the other side. Or just like making sure you're in agreement with everything that's being brought out. Or you don't want to get in a position where you're part of the fold now. All right, but all of a sudden you get offended by one aspect of the doctrine. All right, but the thing is you never saw the video on it, or you never got the memo, or whatever the case may be. All right, or have to, basically, long story short, you have to, you're better off, taking as much time as you need, or, consuming this word.
You gotta fit it.
I got something for your mind. You still got another one there?
Yeah, I can get it.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You go first.
Luke 14:32. Or else, while the other is yet a great way off, he sendeth an ambassage and desireth conditions of peace. So likewise, whosoever he be of you that forsaketh not all that he hath, he cannot be my disciple.
All right. So like forsaking everything, you can't have those, just like meaning, it's not like, we're not, joining like a monastery or something like that, or just like that one episode of, Martin where he became, all bugged out, or he was in that monastery with like nappy dreadlocks and shit like that, like being a weirdo or whatever, or it's just saying, or all the ties and things, and attachments, you have in the world, or those can't be the things that or end up getting you cast out of the truth.
He did that to humble,
All right?
Yeah, I got some other more.
Right, because that's vanity. That's vanity.
Luke 14:34. Salt is good, but if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be seasoned? It is neither fit for the land, nor yet for the dunghill, but men cast it out. He that have ears to hear, let him hear. Men cast it out, man. That's the spirit, man. It just happened right now. That's why bro got casted out, man. All right? Just a casualty, hey, man. Your comrade's gonna fall, man. All right? Casualty of war, man. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the game, man. We don't want to see nobody fall out, man. We don't wish death upon our brothers, man, our Akim, man. All right? We don't want to see you get hit by no missile. We don't want to see you get chopped up and no shit like that, man. All right? But hey, man, what we gonna do, man? You don't want it for yourself. You just, we can't help you, man. What we gonna do, man? That's enough, man. That's it, man.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
It is what it is, man. Cause hey, man, we love you, man. Hey, bro, everybody that came to this fold, man, we loved you wholeheartedly, man. We'd do anything for you, man. And brothers showed that shit, man. Brothers let you come stay with them, man. Brothers give you a couple dollars, man. Anything you needed, brothers broke their fucking neck to give you, man. And if you don't know how to appreciate that shit, what we gonna do? What the fuck we gonna do, man? Just like, man, I know a lot of Jake went through this, man. You was a young nigga living at your house, and then your mama kicked you out, man. You know why? Because she feel like, what the fuck else did she do? Your mother and your father. I got kicked. You gotta go figure this shit out by yourself, man. That's what the Lord do, man.
It's like, there was that, you see, like Menace to Society, or in his, the one scene, and he even, quoted the Bible before he did it, or that one scene when, came, he ended up, getting, kicked out of his house and all that.
Yeah, con.
Because, it got to a
My
point.
grandfather.
Con.
That's right. That's right.
Luke 9:62.
Luke 9:62. And Yahushua said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
Or putting your hand to the plow, or first and foremost it has to do with repenting, or and then after that, or after repentance, the process of that transformation you have to take, or from carnal to spiritual, or and then if you're especially if you're of the office of a prophet, or staying having your hand on the plow, or and not looking back is or it's either unto death or until the Lord returns.
Yeah, because you gotta realize, man, ain't nothing else better than this, man. That's why the Lord, hey man, you slap the Lord in the face, man. All right? You come into this truth, man, and you look back, man, you slap the Lord in the face, man. Because you gotta realize, Yahweh Shem Yahushua seen how filthy you was in the world. seen everything you did in the world, man, and still gave you the truth, man. And gave you time to repent, man. So if you can't accept that, man, I mean, what the fuck, man? What you want? What else do you want Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to do, man? That's why the Lord even say in the scriptures, that's why he's so grieved for Israel, man. I brought you out the land of Egypt. I gave you the law, statutes, and commandments. What else can I do for you to make you basically love me? What can I do to make you love me, man? And then we just ain't talking about no fucking bitch you fuck with, man. This is the Heavenly Father, man. What the fuck else can he do for you, man? For you ain't even putting your best foot forward. All of us fall short of the glory. The scriptures tell us that. You're not even putting your best foot forward, man. You're not even trying, man. Alright?
It's Lamentations chapter 2 verse 11. It said, it said, my eyes do fail with tears, my bowels are troubled, my liver is poured upon the earth for the destruction of the daughter of my people.
Right. And that's how we feel, man. We don't want to see you get destroyed, bro. You hear me? That's why, hey, man, brothers don't want, hey, like I just said, man, brothers don't want to see brothers get kicked out and go die, man. That's why we reprove you, man. And if it comes to the point we gotta rebuke you, man, we love you, man. And the Most High love you, man. But if you would rather go do some shit in the world, we can't help you, bro. We can't help you. If the Lord ain't gonna help you, what the fuck we gonna do, man?
All right, Ezekiel 33 and 4. All right, then whosoever heareth, all right, the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head.
Hey, that's what it's like, but that's what it is. Your blood upon your own head. You did that, man. You did that shit, man. Even the brothers before you that fell out, y'all did that shit to your fucking self, man. Y'all did that shit. We didn't do nothing but give you the right way, man. Just like this brother, all the brothers that came before me, all they did was teach me the right way. And it's up to me to do the right thing, man, to the best of my ability, man. But you niggas just throw the Lord to the wayside, man. Y'all don't give a fuck, man. So it ain't our fault, man. You can go make videos, just like niggas when they fall out the truth, they go make videos and this nigga and that nigga did this and the apostle this, that, and the third. It's your fucking fault, man.
The scripture said the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are safe. That's what you gotta believe in. You gotta believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. The truth, man.
Without faith, it's impossible to please.
That's right.
And you niggas ain't got no faith, man. Y'all ain't got no damn faith, man. Like, this faith will tell you no matter who you are, right, no matter what you do, no matter how many times you fall, you gotta keep going. That's what faith tell you, man. That voice that's in your head that say do them videos, just keep going. Alright? When you fucking up, you do some shit wrong, you got your head in your palms, but ultimately you say, fuck it, I'ma just keep going. That's faith, man. Alright? And you niggas ain't got that.
Wow.